What's up, y'all? My name is Lynda J. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. All right, so I'm starting off with my spray bottle. It has more than half of the bottle filled up, and then I'm adding organic, raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar to fill up the rest of the bottle. Then I'm going to take my t-shirt off and resemble Kodak Black. I would actually love to use an applicator, but I can't find it and I haven't ordered a new one, so a spray bottle is gonna be just fine. And I'm just gonna part my hair in little small sections so that I can get as much of the vinegar into my scalp as possible. Again, this would be so much easier if I had my applicator bottle, so if you do, I would recommend that, but it's not impossible to do with a spray bottle as well. I'm just gonna do this and massage my scalp throughout, and you'll see that. So when I'm done spraying all of my hair, I'm gonna end up doing a scalp massage very thoroughly, and you'll see that at the end. And I would recommend you guys do that, because if you saw my how to grow natural hair video, I did recommend doing scalp massages. So ever since then, I've been doing them a lot more frequently, and I haven't noticed a difference yet, but I'm gonna stay consistent. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that the reason why I'm not shampooing my hair is because I washed my hair just last week. So I included shampoo in that wash day, and since it's only been a week, I don't find it necessary for me to shampoo my hair again, because as you guys, if you've seen that video, I'll link it down below, but in that video I was also talking about not shampooing your hair too much, because shampoo is made to strip your hair of its natural oils, and you don't want to do that too often. So since last week I shampooed my hair, I'm going to just pre-poo with my apple cider vinegar. So I was telling my Instagram followers that I got a package from Afro Sheen, and I ended up using their 3-in-1 nourishing oil for scalp, hair, and beard, and that actually really irritated my scalp. I have no idea why. I think there's coconut oil in here. I figured that out a few days ago. I don't really react to coconut oil, to my knowledge. Maybe that has changed, or maybe it's just something else in the oil, but I am not going to be using that oil anymore. It made my hair super itchy, and I noticed that my hair was sore in some areas where the day before and the days leading up to that my scalp was fine. And I don't like using oils that have mixtures in them. So if I have a oil that has a mixture of castor oil, almond oil, olive oil, whatever, I usually don't use that. I love to just stick to the oil that I know works for hair growth, which is Haitian castor oil. So I'm not going to be using that oil anymore. I'm just gonna stick to my Haitian castor oil. I was trying to do something super brief because it was late at night and I just wanted to go to bed, but I also didn't want my scalp to be dry, and it ended up not being good for me. So all that to say, make sure you're paying attention to your hair when you are using a new product. I've said this already before. I don't want you guys to use a bunch of products at once, because it's gonna be hard to pinpoint what is working for you and what is not. So that's one example of using one product at a time, especially because I've never used this product before and I need to get it out my scalp. Now that my ranting is over, let me just briefly go over a few of the benefits of apple cider vinegar. ACV is known to help balance your scalp's pH, and so using it adds moisture to your hair and it allows your hair to be less prone to breakage. If you experience dandruff, give this a shot, and this might be able to help with that. I also noticed that about a day after I used my ACV, or just went through this entire wash day, I didn't experience any more itching. So apple cider vinegar is known to help relieve your scalp of itchiness as well. It also is helpful for exfoliating your scalp. Now, I don't know if I've said this before, but please do not overdo it with the apple cider vinegar. It can be harmful if done too much. It's just like your body's pH. If you do too much of one thing to throw off the pH, then you're gonna reap the consequences of that, and that's no different for your scalp. So be sure that you're not overdoing it with the apple cider vinegar. The same thing for the coffee rinse that we're about to do. The same thing for rice water. I can't talk. But yeah, just be very mindful. Like I said, I washed my hair last week with shampoo. I'm pre-pooing basically this week with apple cider vinegar. Next week, I'm not going to be doing anything to it because I should be rocking my twist. And then the week after that, I should be going back to wash my hair, or a week and a half, 2 weeks after that, I'm not sure. But I should be washing my hair with shampoo again. So get into a regimen so that you can keep track of what you're doing to your hair. You'll notice that I started off with 4 twists and I'm going to end up with 8. That's because I'm sectioning each section into 2 sections because I find that it's way easier for me to wash my hair with twists in my head. And that goes for this no poo wash day as well. So I'm gonna keep the twist in my hair. It just cuts down on my wash day a lot. So I like to do that. And I believe that it helps with breakage because I don't have my fingers running through a whole bunch of free hair. So it's helpful for me. When I was done, I had this much of apple cider vinegar left, but I was not about to waste it. So I went back and just sprayed my hair some more until it was pretty much all gone. And this is where the scalp massage begins. Make sure you're massaging your edges as well. This is my first time doing a coffee rinse, and I'm gonna talk about it later on. You'll see after I strain the coffee that I really didn't need to strain. One thing I think I forgot to mention was the darker the roast, the better is what I read. So if you're wondering which coffee to get if you wanna try this, I would say get a dark roast. You guys just saw me make the coffee rinse that I'm about to apply to my hair. I'm actually going to do this in the bathroom. It's much wiser. I would move you guys to the bathroom with me, but I'm not. I'm just going to try to have it cover as much of my hair as possible, which should be all of it. I might even transfer this on over to my spray bottle and use it as a spray instead, but I really don't want to stain the walls too much. So I still have the apple cider vinegar in my hair, so I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse it out with water, nothing else, just water. When I have it rinsed out, I'm gonna apply this, let it sit for a minute, rinse that out, and then deep condition. Okay, what actually happened is I went to sleep. And this is what my hair looks like about 5 hours later. I went to sleep about 3 a.m., woke up at around 8-ish, almost 9, so a little over 5 hours. Another thing about this coffee rinse that I read is people were saying that if your hair is a lighter color, this coffee rinse might change that color or might darken that color. So if you are naturally blonde or naturally anything other than black, then you might want to second think this. And I'm showing you my breakage because I realized that I've never shown you before. So I want you guys to get a good idea of what I'm dealing with right now. onto deep conditioning. I'm using this conditioner that I've never used before, but since I got it and it's just sitting around, I'm gonna use it. Also be mindful that I have no measurements for any of these, so I eye everything and I'm fine with it. Now I'm just adding Haitian castor oil as well as honey. And I talk about the honey later on. I actually have honey that has a honeycomb in it, which I wouldn't recommend. But like I said, I'll talk about that later on. And then I'm adding water. Since I couldn't get my hands on aloe vera, water is the next best thing. What's up, y'all? So I just got out of the shower and I applied my deep conditioner in the shower because there's honey in it, as we all know, and I just don't want to attract any bugs or anything with the dripping that would happen if I applied it in my room. So I just did it in the bathroom. I finished every section except for this one, so I'm gonna do this one in front of the camera. I wanted to show you how much conditioner I have left, which is not a lot at all, but I would definitely recommend you guys add aloe vera juice into your into your conditioner if you have it, because that would make it even more like liquidy. It was really thick, which is something I'm not used to. It would make it a little more liquidy and it would go a longer way. I had to use it sparingly, but being that it was thick, I didn't need a lot of it. So let me just go ahead and apply. There's really not much to see, but I just feel like somebody might ask. So when I take the twist out, I apply it in 2 sections. Also, I wanted to say that with the honey, be mindful of the honey that you're buying. We had to get the one that had honeycomb in it because when you're in the middle of a pandemic and everybody's buying everything for no reason, you kind of run out of options or you're just limited on options. So all they had was the one with the honeycomb. It's been working so far because I can feel the honeycomb when I scoop up the honey. So I just put it right back in the bowl. I do not put that part in my hair because I just can imagine that it'd be stuck and I don't want those problems. So I finished this section right here. You can't even see it, but it's there. I don't really know what to say about that. You just gotta believe me. I'm not over here putting air in my hair and acting like it's conditioner. I start from the ends and work my way up to the root. I've just always done my application that way. I apply every single thing that way. I feel like it's the right way. I have no proof. That's just how I feel. All right, and we're pretty much done. Let me get a little more. Did I miss anything? Let me get right here. All right, we are done. Now I haven't detangled at all. I really just hope for the best when I'm done. Now that it's in all of my hair, I grabbed a grocery bag. And I know one time I posted a video, I was like, don't use the grocery bag. Don't disregard that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then don't worry about it. But I usually just like to use a aluminum hair cap. The hair stores are closed, however, so I am using what I have, which is a grocery bag. But make sure that you're cleaning your grocery bag out. Do not use bags that you've put meat in or that you've had like house cleaning products in. Throw those out immediately. If you have just regular, if you had chips in the bag, that's totally fine. I would still rinse it out. But again, do not use bags that have like meat or chemicals in them. Okay. Now you probably can sleep with this overnight, but it's honey. It's very sweet honey. So I'm not that risque. I'm just afraid that I would wake up with ants and bugs all over me. I'm gonna let it sit for an hour and then I'll be back and I'll show you guys my results. All right, it's been about an hour and a half. We're about to take this off and rinse it out. But I just wanted to show you guys what my hair looks like now that it's been sitting. Bruh, oh my gosh. I just love how soft my hair feels after a honey mask or deep conditioning. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. Wow. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. Oh my gosh, I would sleep with this in my hair overnight if I wasn't afraid of pests. But yeah, this is what the curls, not curls, but this is what the twists are looking like. I feel like the camera is not doing it any justice. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this out. I'm not gonna do anything else tonight. I will detangle it tomorrow. I'll probably finger detangle. I'm probably gonna get back in the shower and then I'll finger detangle while I'm in there, and then we'll just see what happens tomorrow, because right now I can't think. All right, y'all, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I just got done finger detangling as well as rinsing out the honey. I'm just clipping off the ends that were just knotted in the bathroom. This isn't my real trim. Okay, good. So I braided my hair because I need a, okay, pay attention. I braided my hair because I need my hair to be in a stretched state. So tomorrow I'm gonna be adding products, combing it out with my wide tooth comb, and then stretching it some more so that I can trim when it's fully dry, and then go ahead and apply my mini twist. There are about 8 braids in my hair. I didn't really do much. All I did was take the twist out one by one, detangle them, and then braid them back. So I didn't have to part or anything like that. I'm gonna go to bed and I will see you guys in the next clip, which is gonna be tomorrow.